Hello, my name is Vorm, and this is episode 6 for our Prison Break series of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And in this episode, we're going to continue exploring and/or running away. It is now daylight, and I am in a bad position. So I managed to make it up to this house, and we got it explored. I didn't realize dawn was so close. Now the light is, or the sun is up and it's light outside, so zombies are going to be able to see me from quite a ways away. And that is not what I wanted. I wanted to be sneaking around in the dark doing some looting, not fighting things out in the open during the daytime. So way too early for that. I don't have the gear, the layers of clothing to fend off the infections and such. So let's take a look at our status again. Health is good, so no food or drink problems. We are tired, but that's fairly recent, and I'm not too worried about that status. Checking our map to see our current position. Here's our farmhouse we're using as our initial base, and we came north from there, made a hole in the fence line just above the pond, and then came up to investigate this first house here, and that's where we're at currently. So, we've got a fast food restaurant across the way. That would be a good place to get some initial items from, but as soon as I step out this front door, there's going to be some zombies in both directions that can probably see me. So, we might have to make a run for it down to the southeast and head to our chain link fence line there, our barbed wire fence line, that is. I don't want to just hang out in this house until dark, so we're just going to take a chance and see what we see. So I stepped outside and I can see a tough zombie and a fat zombie. And that tough zombie's right along the side of the house. He can definitely... Oh, no, he can't see me quite yet. That'll change here momentarily. And then the fat zombie's also really close. Alright, so I can deal with those. So let's turn safe mode back off again. I'm going to zoom out. I guess that's okay right there. It's not... I'm a little confused because it seems like I don't know, it feels like the light is generating around me. Look at that. But what? I didn't... What's our... I don't have any effects that say lit up. Huh. This looks a little odd to me, the way this is displaying. I mean, it's bright light. Even says bright over here. I guess maybe it's just me, and it's limited visibility due to the snowstorm, probably. Alright, we're gonna be a little careful here. Whoops. I shouldn't have let the tree get in between me and him. We're gonna go to run mode. Alright, got the tough zombie down. This one shouldn't be a problem now that I've gotten that other one down. Alright, smash each of them. Now I've got a zombie in view coming at me from the north, and nothing important on him. Ooh, some wheat seeds. Let's grab those. We can do some planting. Alright, let's prepare to deal with this guy. Alright, use the bush tactically. And a messenger bag. I give 6.25 storage, so it's actually a pretty good ratio. It gives more storage than it does encumbrance. Now it does go on the torso. It's strapped onto your torso. We're gonna... I'd have to actually put it on in order to bring it with me. I'm gonna hold off. We got another zombie up to the right here. Let's go take care of it. Alright. Turn off run mode. I'd really like to take the... I'd really like to take the messenger bag with me, but just don't see it happening. One volume just to pick it up. I don't quite have enough. I could probably drop... I'm not sure... Let's do this. We can wear our riot helmet now. That should free up plenty of space to grab it. Now that it's daytime, I can wear the riot helmet. It won't cut off my night vision. Alright, so yeah. Let's take a look in the fast food restaurant. Now this is a pretty good area. I'm interested because it's got a wood stove right here. You can actually drag this away. I could drag this all the way down to the farm, but we've got an oven down on the farm that's a workable use item for there. So we've got a box of flour. Bag of seasonings, good. Bag of breads, bag of curry powder. Yep, I figured we'd run out of space here pretty quick. Some onions and lettuce. Bag of cheese. Alright, so some raw materials for cooking, not too bad. The wood stove, and that's about it. This will be a bathroom. And nothing important in there. Alright, so let's head back up. So far, we haven't run into anything too dangerous. I'm going to mark this as explored and this as explored. And let's go ahead and work our way up to the next building here. Got a few vehicles we can start looking at. What do we got down there? A motorbike alternator. Alright. Something in the trunk of this vehicle. And there's a zombie child coming at us. Oh, now we got some zombies coming. Didn't want that. I wanted... Ooh, 2 first aid kits. Heck yes. Alright, that was a good find. And we'll do our standard poke and move routine. Nothing on that interesting. Actually, let's throw some sticks. I want to get my throwing skill up. Are we just totally missing here? Throw, stick. And throwing skills 9% level 2, so we must have gone up a level here pretty quick. Yep. Alright, I'm out of throwing sticks, so we'll take care of this guy the old-fashioned way. Come on, give me a little movement, or a little room to whoop. Dance around here. Alright. Oh, he's carrying a water cannon around with him, is he? Alright. That's interesting. And alright, a PBA mask, that will be useful. Turnout trousers, turnout coat. Heck yeah, I want both of those. We'll have to clean them up, but we've got enough soap to do so. And they're going to be too heavy to carry, so I'm going to have to think about how we're going to arrange that. But just about all of that is pretty useful. In one form or another. Let's see here. I'm going to Come down to the fast food restaurant, I think. Whoops, turn off run mode. Let's check the dumpster out back. Oh man, 100-liter steel drum sitting in the dumpster. Alright, we're definitely going to be carting that back home. We're going to have to wield it and waddle our way home with it in our arms, but that'll be useful. We'll stop at the pond and we'll fill it with pond water, and that way we'll have a nice big 100-liter drum of water sitting in the kitchen in the farmhouse that we can use for cooking. Alright, so what I'll do is use this other space for stuff. So we'll leave all of this stuff behind. We'll keep the rice, the rest of this though. Alright, all that can go. So got my volume freed up to some extent. Let's run back up and grab those items that I was liking. Just too much again. That's alright though, we can wear it temporarily. Do I still have room for other things like the PVA mask? I do, cool. And socks and hood, great. Alright, got everything I think would be useful out of there. Just drop it all off here real quick. And take off the turnout coat, drop it in also. I'm tempted just to run down and get these cleaned up right now. Those are going to be so valuable for protective factor. Let's see. It would really be the smart thing to do. So let's wear both of those. Pick all of these up, as well as the washboard and the soap bar. And let's also stop wielding that. We're going to pick up the steel drum and wield it. And we're going to waddle our way down here, and hopefully we don't meet anything that's going to be mean to us. Whoops, what is that over there? Some dogs? Go away, dogs. I don't need any dogs coming after me while I'm running around with my steel container. Alright, looks like they're going to ignore me. Cool. Let's zip down through here and head on over to the pond. Alright. Alright, we're just going to drop this here, and we're going to examine the water. Pour into container. I don't have a suitable container. What is this thing? The 100-liter steel drum. Alright. Do I have to be wielding it when I do this? Apparently I do. Alright. Now it's full of water. Let's drop this again. Okay. And we're going to apply our washboard. First thing we're going to clean is the messenger bag. We're going to then wear it. Then we're going to apply the washboard to the turnout coat and the trousers. And I think I can hold off. I can hold off on the socks and the hood. The trousers still say filthy. Oh, you need 5 charges of... Oh, man. Alright. I didn't have enough soap, apparently. Well, I got the coat at least, so let's take off the trousers. Okay, so I'm at 14 out of 25. Let's wield our spear again. Not wearing any dirty or filthy clothing. I've got pretty bad torso encumbrance. That's due to the trench coat, turnout coat, and messenger bag. I think I'll take off the trench coat. Well, after I probably make a run. So let's do the smart thing here. I really... Whoa, no. I really need to be careful and play things smart. Alright. Come here, dog. Now I'll play. Of course, I've got terrible torso encumbrance, so it's making it really hard to hit those small targets. Alright, back over here to the dumpster. Sure. Can take those apart for the plastic. Can I pick everything up? I can. Cool. Alright. We're going to make a run back to the farm. We've got too much good stuff for me to risk it right now. Alright, hopefully I can carry my knife spear. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. It weighs so much, I'm gonna have a really hard time moving. My stamina is gonna drop like a rock. It's gonna take me too long to move this thing. Yep. Can barely move. Now I'm in pain. Alright, let's try it this way. Oops. No. This is going to take way too long. The other way to do this that takes too long is you can set up this movement chain you've seen me do before. So, once you get it set up, it's just a couple of key presses. Takes forever, so I'm not sure I'm going to want to do this. Because this is a big field. But if I try to grab this thing, I can barely make it. 7, 8, about 8 steps before I start hurting myself. I guess we'll just let the time roll. Making some progress. Alright, we're going to consider that a victory. Drop in that corner. Steel drum with water. Alright. Put ourselves in pain. We're hungry, thirsty, and tired, but we got a lot of good loot, and we got a 100-liter steel drum of water here next to our campfire, so that's great. Alright, let's drop everything else into that pile there. Gonna keep the first aid kits with us, of course. Don't need the washboard anymore. We're going to leave the sewing kit here. Leave the marbles and all of that. Alright, how are we looking? So we've got our Beretta, got our reload, got our knife, spear, and tonfa, got our basic tools, fire making, some food, first aid kit. Only thing I wish is that I had been able to bring back that bottle so I could have a bottle of water to bring with us. Let's do some checking here. Alright. Let's go ahead and cook up a couple of doses of water. Okay, that makes us slaked, and we can make some flatbread with the flour that we brought back. Let's make... go ahead and cook our meat. I'm going to eat it while it's hot. Alright, so that took care of all of that. Pain is almost gone again. I think we're good now with all of that. Nothing in here I want to deal with right now. Nothing else we can really craft, so let's just get our knife spear back out. We've got a good amount there. Now that we're back in base, I do want to take off the trench coat. And we'll drop it in the pile right there. That'll lower my capacity a bit, but it's important. I need to get my torso encumbrance down. I'm keeping the messenger bag, so we're at 41 encumbrance. That's still a fair bit high, but the turnout coat with the 2 bash and 3 cut protection plus the environmental protection and some storage is just too nice, and also the 30 warmth, so I definitely want to keep that. So we're on the lookout for some more soap so I can get the turnout pants worn as well. So let's just make a quick run back up to the northeast here. Alright. Whoops. I keep trying to step into the barbed wire. Okay, and we're back in town. This is back where we were, so we took a look at this vehicle briefly. What do we got down here? A bus? Oh, an RV? Nope, school bus. Probably just gonna be some snacks or something here. Yep, malted milk balls. That's fine, let's eat some malted milk ball. Alright, a couple more vehicles. Tiny amount of gas. I forgot to check the status here. 2%, 2%. It's got wheels, it's got controls, and a seat, and a yellow condition engine. That might start up. I have just enough gas to get it started and possibly get it down the road. I think we can find better. This has no seat, so we wouldn't be able to drive it. It's diesel, security van. Might have something in the rear here. Probably gonna be silver. Yep, silver. And a Heckler & Koch MP5. Alright. Sounds good. Oh, look at there. Looky there. A kitchen unit and a mini fridge. Oh, got a tough zombie coming towards us. I want to be on this side so I can run back to the area I know is clear. No, zombie, you're not going to cut me off from the direction I want to retreat. Alright, love the spear, love the spear. Anybody new to my channel, please learn this. Learn to love the spear. The knife spear is a early weapon, is just awesome, so get used to it. Alright, we're definitely going to take the flashlight and... Ooh, a fitted duster. 6 storage, 1-1. Torso, arms, and legs. Outer layer. We'll leave it alone. Alright, so let's take a look at this house now that we've looked at the vehicles. Pick the lock. Nope. Try again. Got it. Hey, we got a watch. Cool, now we can see the time of day exactly. 12:28, so a little after noon. And how are we doing here? A towel, we can dry off. Cranberry juice, we'll grab that. That gets me a bottle, so I'm happy to see that. Ooh, a sheath, some plastic bag of beans, some macaroni. All good stuff. Let's wear the sheath. And do I have anything I can put in it? Nope, nothing I can use it for at the moment. Cooking on a Budget. Sounds like a good book to get. There is a basement. That's the exterior door. Some denim shorts and a blanket and a bandana. I close these windows that face the areas I haven't been to yet. Alright, pretty big bathroom. Some aspirin. And that's it. Alright. Whoops. Turn off run mode, you noob. Down we go. What did we get? Marijuana grow basement. What it's looking like. Yep, marijuana grow basement. Alright. One thing of good news, I do not have addictive personality on this guy, so I might partake of some pharmaceuticals from time to time. This way this guy can go full on painkiller and install a bunch of cool compact bionic modules. I was hesitant to do that in my tutorial playthrough because the guy's got addiction issues and I don't think he would survive the withdrawal. Alright, that house is done, so we're going to mark it off. Oops, mark it off and keep moving. I'm going to try to keep up a little better pace in this one and not explain every single thing I'm doing. But if you see me doing something you'd really like more info about, feel free to drop a comment or visit me in the Discord channel. And me or any of the other fine folks that have joined the channel so far would be happy to answer any questions you might have to help your playthroughs. Okay, we've got a bed, or a basement. We're going to ignore that until we explore the rest of the house. All about swords. That's a pretty good one. Alright. Ooh, we got broken windows, so there's been some zombie activity. We might have somebody in here with us. Let's go ahead and take the sunglasses and put them on. And put our wristwatch on. Always grab the long strings. Don't want a suit. And tailor kit? Tailor kit. Another awesome find early. That gives us the ability to mod our clothes. It's like an upgraded sewing kit, so it's going to give us some extra abilities. And finally, some cooking tools. Let's just eat that. Oh, we're dead tired. I wasn't watching that. That's important to be aware of. Oops, so we're going to eat that. Alright, we're going to check the basement real quick. Apply our flashlight. So it's just a wreck basement, nothing too important. There is a bottle down here, so we're going to grab that glass bottle. And I'll probably leave that. I almost never find anything in the refrigerators, and there's going to be a little utility room back here that I almost never find anything in either. But we know it's clear, so we'll just hop the fence here. Oh, look, there is a bottle of something. So we got a couple of bottles, plastic bottles, plus this glass bottle. So that's useful. And the bathroom, empty as usual. Alright, man, this riot helmet sucks during the nighttime. I want my night vision back at my full range. Alright. So we got some shadow zombies hanging out over by the RV. So that's a standard RV, not a luxury RV, but still pretty valuable. I'd rather they not trash the thing. Not a lot I can do about it, and I'm dead tired. I don't want to get into a protracted fight over here right now. Got a few items up in that building's bathroom. I'm not sure what this is doing off by itself. I think we're just going to take off. We've got a pretty good amount done. So we're going to head back through the area that I'm pretty sure is clear. I want to leave the fence line intact, so that's why I'm making this run. Whoops. No. Yes. Apparently the dog has decided to take exception to my killing the raccoon. And I wounded him enough, he's going to take off. Oh, we didn't succeed at butchering and retrieving any useful meat. Alright, so now we should be pretty clear just to run through our field here. Famous last words, I know. Okay. There we go. And our bedroom is nice and secure. We've got boarded up windows, doors, so it's nice and dark, so we won't have a problem getting to sleep. But let's go drop our fabulous loot in our loot pile here. I'll sort it all out later. For now, I'm just going to drop pretty much everything in there. Tailor's kit. Frying pan. We got a lot of good stuff. I'm pretty happy with that run. The towel we won't use before we go to sleep. Pretty useless, but we can use that later. Drop that gun. Alright, so how are we looking? Got our knife spear, got our Beretta, our reload, our bashing weapon, and our crowbar and knife, flashlight, lighter, lockpicks, and our medical items. Alright, so our basic loadout is good to go. Oops. Our clothing, we might start doing a little bit of tailoring, see if we can get some XP to get some skill up, and hopefully repair some of these things so we don't lose them too quickly. It is daytime now. Alright. First things first, we need to go ahead and get some sleep, so let's do that before anything else happens. So, house is all closed up. I'm going to make sure to do that. I got to be a lot more cautious in this playthrough, like I've mentioned, with the wandering spawn possibilities. So, we're going to sleep. Yes. Just going to let him sleep as long as he wants. Alright, we woke up just after midnight. That might give us enough time to get back up to town. Alright, take off this stupid riot helmet. There's... right there. Alright, I can't stand losing my extended night sight range. Okay, so with that off, we're at 6.97 volume out of 17.16, so that gives us a decent amount of volume. And we're in our standard ready to go loadout. Let me bring this up, say all. Okay. I like marbles as sling ammunition, so we might look at crafting a sling. Takes 3 long strings. We have it. I'd need to get some light in order to build it. Only takes a couple of minutes, so I could probably just flip the flashlight on to finish that. And it uses the throwing skill, just like our throwing sticks do. Now let's stick with our throwing sticks right now. It keeps my inventory simpler. Alright, it's nighttime. I don't want to do any reading right now. Oops, back to this list. So, weapons, tools. Got our frying pan, so that's good. We also brought back a few bottles of various things. That's going to help us with our cooking and storing of some water. So like that glass bottle of stout. That stout I'm probably going to pour out. So let's bring up our inventory here. Transfer that. I'm just going to drink that from the pan. Alright, we're very thirsty, so let's first... let's just drink some of the stout. And also... that. Alright, I took care of that. We've got 1 cooked meat. And let's have some more of our cooked rice. Alright. One thing we're not carrying with us is some water. I need to carry something. I think for the moment I'm just going to, oops, do this one. I'm just going to grab in my food category, we'll take these plastic bottles of cranberry juice with us. And I'll leave the stout here. We'll just drink it on occasion when we come back. Alright. Other than that, any tools I want to take? Cordless drill, hacksaw and hammer. No. Okay, let's transfer 2x4 and some splintered wood, and let's do some beans. 50 nutrition, 10 days, that's plenty, so we'll do 5. Okay. That gives us 5 cooked beans. That should be enough for this next trip. Anything else I want to do while I'm here? Let's go ahead and, oops, into weapons, ranged. Let's go ahead and get the bow going. And then ammo, we want fire-hardened wooden ammo, or wooden arrows. And this uses plastic bags or cash cards. I'd prefer to use the cash cards that don't have a value on them. How many have I picked up so far? Oops, this, all. See, that one's got a pretty good value on it. I know I've got some in my personal inventory that are kind of low value. Yeah, I've got several of them. Let's just build it. Alright, so ammo, fire hardened, and this builds in batches. I can't remember how many you get per. I wish the recipe told you directly how many you were going to get, but unless something's changed, I've never been able to find a number. So if I do a single one here and say to use the plastic bag, it says successful, fire hardened wooden arrow, but then if you go to your inventory, you'll see that it made 10. So I got 10 arrows out of that one combination, and nowhere does it mention that I've been able to locate, so be aware of that. Let's just say do it again. Alright. And now we've got 20 fire hardened wooden arrows. So there's a chance that they won't break. So you can see here stands a below average chance of remaining intact once fired, so they are going to break, but there's a chance that you'll be able to recover them. So I'll go with 20 for now. I just don't have that much raw material available to do more at the moment, so I don't want to burn through all the rest of those cash cards. As we get them emptied out or find some other ones or more plastic bags, then I'll use them. And more plastic bags will become available as we use up these materials as well. So I could actually eat that lunch meat. There's only one. And then repeat the thing. I'm not sure if it built it from... However, find quiver. Don't have a quiver yet, so I'm going to have to carry them by hand. Alright, and that's going to soak up some of my available supply. But we're good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and move out. There, you can enjoy the large screen movement. And should be coming up on the fence. Alright. Sure is raining a lot. Oh. Are these all my throwing sticks that I forgot to pick up? They are. Alright, well there's some of them back. Here's a few more. Okay. I think what I'll do is... with this house or the next one over? Next one over. This house here. So yeah, I explored this one already. Just didn't mark it off on my map. So let's bring up the map. We'll mark this explored. And I'm going to call this episode to a close right here. So we made some good progress, got some good items out of here, killed some zombies. So nothing too dangerous has showed up so far. So we've gotten lucky in that regard. And I'm pretty happy with some of the gear we've accumulated. And I think this farm is going to work out. Makes for a bit of a run back and forth, but I like it being off on its own. Less chance of any roaming or wandering zombie spawns that could hear us when we're working in the workshop and such. So it's really going to depend on what else is around us. This could be a fairly sizable city. In the world options, I did increase the size of the cities, but I also made them further apart from each other, so they shouldn't be right on top of each other. I'll have to do some traveling to get to the various cities, but when I do find them, they'll be fairly sizable. So, yeah, we're good to go. So, hope you're enjoying the series and the episode. As always, please do hit the like, comment, and subscribe to let me know how I'm doing. Visit me on the Discord channel if you have any questions or just want to chat about the game. And I hope to see you in the next apocalyptic episode. Have a good day. Bye-bye.